Hey guys, it's time for this month's So You Like, my monthly recommendation series where I take a piece of media that I've enjoyed in the last little while and give you some recommendations if you also enjoyed this piece of media. This month's media is Xenoblade Chronicles, which I've been playing the definitive edition of on the Switch. And, well, it's been eating my life a little bit. I already have watched an entire playthrough of it, so I know the story pretty well. But I'm having fun just sinking the hours into it, and I just keep on maybe taking a little bit more time playing it than I should. But it's a good game, I really enjoy it. Things that we need to pull out of this are the fact that there's a sort of semi-traditional hero's journey, there's a strong ensemble cast, and there's a whole lot of themes regarding fighting destiny and fighting fate. So here we go with a great variety of things, I think. The first thing that I'm going to recommend to you based on Xenoblade Chronicles is Attack on Titan, the anime series, because I haven't actually read the manga yet. Eventually maybe, but we'll see. You have to be kind of critical when you're viewing this, but it's a pretty interesting thing because it follows a lot of similar plot threads as Xenoblade. There's very much a specific, like it starts off in a very similar scenario, but there's definitely a point where it diverges towards the sort of middle end, and it's a pretty interesting sort of inflection point. You do have to be pretty critical though, because there are some potentially imperialist issues in the whole thing, and there's some worries that the character might be a little bit anti-Semitic, but there's some stuff that you just need to read it critically. The next thing that I'm going to recommend to you based on Xenoblade Chronicles is the Stormlight Archive, starting with the first book of The Way of Kings. Now, this series by Brandon Sanderson is pretty damn good. A bunch of different stuff by Sanderson would work for this, but Stormlight's the one I've chosen. There's some similar sort of aesthetic-y things. The whole worlds of Xenoblade start off with you on the world of Bionis, and you are on this gigantic titan's body, and thus there's a whole bunch of stuff to do with, like, you know, megafauna and things adapting to different places, and the world building of Stormlight really works in similar ways in a lot of, it's just really interesting to see how those two kind of mesh in some ways. Stormlight is also a very strong ensemble cast. I really enjoy it, and I'm really looking forward to getting the fourth book when it comes in paperback, because that's the rest of my collection is all paperback, and thus I'm trying to stick with it. The next thing that I'm going to recommend to you based on Xenoblade Chronicles is Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, this video game has definitely got a lot of similarities and differences from Xenoblade. They've both got these huge sprawling landscapes that you can run through and just enjoy the aesthetics of, and there's some definitely story stuff that are pretty damn interesting to check out as well, but the gameplay is quite different, so don't go blaming me if you don't enjoy it because of that. But they have just pretty similar aesthetics and similar, like, story beats, and I just enjoyed both of them a lot. So what you gonna do? The next thing that I'm going to recommend to you based on Xenoblade Chronicles, and don't laugh, is Brave. Now, this is a Disney movie, a Disney Pixar movie, and it's just it's not got too much in common with Xenoblade, but other than the fact that Merida, the Disney princess of the film, goes, "If you could change your fate, would you?" Except a thicker accent than I can really pull off. But there are some similar story beats, but in general, like, quite different stuff. but I just thought, oh yeah, no, I'll recommend this because it actually kind of fits in other ways. But it's good. And the last thing that I'm going to recommend to you based on Xenoblade Chronicles is Watchmen. Now, Watchmen has been many different things over the years. It's been a comic book, it's been a film, it's been all sorts, but there's been a TV series as well, actually. I keep forgetting about that and I want to watch it. But the thing that I'm recommending you based on it is the original graphic novel. Now, Watchmen has a lot of similar themes. There's a lot of sort of fighting destiny or being swept along by destiny. And I find that the two of them really kind of match pretty well with each other, and it's quite different type things, but yeah, I feel like the two kind of complement each other. So those are my recommendations for you based on Xenoblade Chronicles. I really enjoy all of these, so yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you thought of my recommendations. I would love to know, so let me know down below. Did I miss something out? Did I just completely nail it? Tell me. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you remember to like and share it and subscribe to my channel. Click on the thumbnails over there to see other videos by me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!